Next up, let's get this button to work. So right now it doesn't do anything. What we wanted to do is to get new jokes for us and add them in and save them to local storage, add them to the state, rather than simply replacing the jokes, which is actually easier to do. I want us to go and get brand new jokes and add them in so we can see a huge list of jokes if we click this enough times. So the first thing we need to do is go to that button, where are you, right here, and give it an on click. And let's just call it this.handleClick. Then make sure we bind this.handleClick equals this.handleClick.bind this, and then we need to define handleClick. And it's pretty simple. What we want to do is call getJokes. So this.getJokes. However, if we only call this.getJokes the way it's written right now, I click this button, it will take a moment, and we get new jokes, and they are added to local storage, but each time it's 10 new jokes, and my old jokes are gone. In addition, there's a bug we have, which is that if I upvote or downvote, I refresh, it's gone. So the joke is still here, but the votes are always 0. And that's because instead of our handle vote, we are setting state, but we're never updating local storage to say, hey, there's a new vote. So to do that, I'm going to pass a function in to set state as a second argument. So after this right there, I'm going to pass in a function. This will be called after set state finishes, and we'll do window dot local storage dot set item jokes, and we want to set json.stringify this.state.jokes. And we're doing this explicitly after this runs because we're using this.state.jokes, which needs to be updated, meaning this has to finish. All right, so now if I vote and I refresh, those votes are still there. Now let's go back to the button. So to get this button to work, to add new jokes in, we need to refactor getJokes. We are overwriting the existing jokes right here. What we could do is basically copy this pattern down here where we're using the callback instead of set state. So we're going to do state, old state or current state equal to, and then we're going to set jokes to be an array of the existing state.jokes, comma, all these new jokes that we just got from fetching. And so we have this array called jokes. We're combining the two of them into a new array, and we'll save. And now if I click this button, it will take a moment, but we should see new jokes appear at the bottom each time. And there we go, 10 new jokes. But once again, I refresh the page and they're gone. And that's because we're only setting local storage using that jokes array. What we want to do is use all of the jokes in the state, and we're going to follow the same pattern where we pass in a callback. We can actually just copy this exactly how it is and just put this in right here and save. So this is going to wait until the state is actually updated. Once that finishes, this will be called, which is going to take everything in this.state.jokes and save it to local storage. We can get rid of this line. And now I refresh, I have 10 jokes. Let's vote on a couple of them. 5 and 4, get new jokes. I have 20 now. Now I have 30. Refresh the page, and I still have 30 jokes. So they are persisting. We don't have a way of deleting them, so that can be a bonus feature. But this is working. All right.